Hello, my name is Dana Snook. I'm a nutrition therapist and feeding specialist, and I'm here to help parents raise children that have a good relationship with food and their body. If you're a parent that's struggling today with getting your child to eat at the table, this video is for you. Welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about what it means to start having pleasant meal times. If you're the parent that's struggling to get your child to eat at the table, eat the foods that you're preparing, or do a really good job at eating without having to have special meals or snacks, this is perfect for you. One of the first things I'm going to start with is that pressure. If you are having pressure at the mealtime and feeling like you have to get your child to eat or trying to pressure your child into eat, that could be interfering with your child having a good relationship with food and doing a good job with eating. Eliminating pressure around feeding your child will help your child to be more in tune with their eating and do a better job overall. So some of you might be thinking, well, if I don't pressure my child to eat or make them eat certain foods, they'll give up fruits and vegetables, or maybe you're afraid that they'll only have snack type foods or dessert type foods and not eat any other foods. But I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. However, if we let ourselves fear of our child not eating take a hold, it will interfere with our child having that healthy relationship with food and doing a better job at food. So ask yourself some questions. What could you be doing at the mealtime and pressuring your child that's interfering with them doing a good job with eating? So maybe you are telling them that they have to take 2 more bites of a food. Maybe you're saying if you take 2 more bites of food, you can have a certain food. Maybe your child is like they want more of one food and then the other, and so maybe you're saying like, no, you can't have more X food until you have Y food, and maybe that feels like pressure to them. The other thing you might be looking at is, are you plating food for them? Are you taking all the food and putting it on their plate? That is going to feel like pressure to your child. So if you're doing any of these type of things, that could be interfering with them having a good relationship with food and doing a good job with eating. Sometimes there's things you could be doing that have nothing to do with actual words that you're saying, but it just might be things that you're doing. If you are actually serving your child special meals, that can feel like pressure. So imagine if you went to a restaurant and you get to pick whatever you want, and then all of a sudden it comes to the table and the pressure of getting to choose whatever you want causes you not to want to eat that food. And that could be happening for your child if you're preparing special meals. As a parent, there's nothing more, I guess the word is annoying, annoying or frustrating. Maybe that's the right word. Maybe there's nothing more frustrating for you is that all of a sudden you make a special meal for your child and then they don't want to eat it. So the child feels the pressure because they asked for the special meal, and then you as the parent pressure them to eat because they chose the special meal. Try to do instead is to take the pressure around mealtime away. The best way, the 5 steps that I give you in order to take the pressure out of mealtime is: number 1, serve all the food on the table family style. Number 2, allow your child to decide what goes on their plate and how much goes on their plates. Serve the same food the entire family is eating, making sure that you're accommodating foods maybe with new foods, with unfamiliar foods. And then lastly, sit back and enjoy your own meal. If you find that you're more worried about what your child is eating than enjoying your own meal, it's likely that you're doing a lot of pressure. And finally, conversations. Have pleasant conversations. If your child wants to come to the table, happy to come to the table, and sits down in front of you, they're going to do a whole lot better around eating than if you are pressuring them and it's a negative environment. So there are plenty of things. If you just go into Google, in my blog post below, I have a couple resources that give you 50 different conversations that you can have with your child. I even recently, by accident, bought napkins, and on the napkins, each day your child can grab a napkin and there's different conversation pieces around the napkin. It's been a great thing that by accident I bought, and my daughter loves it, and every night she asks, what are the questions? And we kind of go through what the questions are for the napkins you had. So if you notice that your child is struggling around eating, The first thing I would recommend that you start with is how can you eliminate pressure at mealtime? And then once you have the pressure taken away, children will naturally do a better job with eating. Have a great day, and thanks for joining me on my channel, and check back every week for new information and tips. Have a great day. Bye-bye.